Lately, in my opinion, I feel like we have had a lot of bad takes overall within our anime and manga community. We're really starting to get to a point where people watch things with the intention of hating on them more than they watch it just to enjoy what they're truly getting, which is art. Now, normally I wouldn't bring Twitter opinions to YouTube, but this take was just too crazy not to make a video and give my opinion as well as see what y'all think down below. So as you're watching, just kind of think about how you feel about this topic and let me know down below in the comments what your overall opinion is. Now, yesterday I was scrolling through Twitter, and when I was scrolling through Twitter, I saw these tweets talking about Demon Slayer, and it was not just one or two tweets, there were multiple. And if you went and looked at the comments, people were commenting all throughout with agreeing opinions, right? And then other people also arguing. It's Twitter, bro. It's toxic. That's how it is. Come on now. Now, this topic that they were talking about in Demon Slayer, they were saying that Gyutaro's fight versus Uzui was a poorly animated fight. And when I saw this take, I had to go look at the comments, bro. I had to go look at the comments because there's no way that people agree with this, right? I'm not saying that it was the best fight I've ever seen, but whenever I was watching that fight for the first time, I was like, damn, this is a beautifully animated fight, right? But I go and look at the comments. Everybody in the comments is saying, oh, well, Demon Slayer, whenever this fight was happening, it was nothing but a bunch of flashy rainbows, a bunch of flashes. There was no choreography within the fight. Did people really think that it looked good? You must have never watched Fate Stay Night. You must have never watched One Piece. You must have never watched Naruto. Come on, bro. Come on. One of the worst things that people do nowadays is that people think that just because one thing is good, another thing can't be, right? For me personally, my favorite anime fight of all time is Kakashi versus Obito. That fight was crazy to me, man. The implications behind the fight, the music while the fight was going on, the fact that it was just almost straight taijutsu, so they were throwing hands back and forth, it kind of flashing back in time when they were kids versus whenever they were older. And then whenever Obito was about to reach his hand out to shake Kakashi, and then older Obito pulled him back. We ain't talking about that fight right now, but that fight's lit. If you haven't seen Kakashi versus Obito, I highly suggest that after you watch this video, type that into the search bar and go watch that for me real quick. But that's my favorite fight of all time. So I'm not saying that this Demon Slayer fight is my favorite, but what I am saying, and I would argue with anybody on, is that this fight was a good animated fight. To say that it had no choreography is almost insane to me, because while there are parts where it's nothing but the camera zooming in on both of the characters' faces and then just showing a bunch of explosions as they're swinging their swords at each other, I agree, that happened. But there's also other parts that are beautifully choreographed and it was fun to watch, right? Like whenever Gyutaro slashed Uzui back and then Uzui's sliding backwards and then he throws like those curse slashes at Uzui, whatever it is, bro, I don't know the name of it, but throws him at Uzui and Uzui like blocks him away. That part looked dope, bro. Watching Gyutaro like walk through the flames and that fire looks so real just coming up and he's laughing, holding both of his sickles as he's walking out towards Uzui and Tanjiro. Like, bro, there are some parts that just look absolutely spectacular. And then there are other parts where I agree, it might not look the best choreographed, but to complain about it looking flashy and a bunch of rainbow colors, ain't Uzui the flashy hashira? Like, I know he's the sound hashira, but like, ain't he the flashy one, bro? The flashiest one, the flamboyant one? Like, come on, G. Don't it make sense that he has like a bunch of like flashes and rainbows coming out of his attacks, or like a bunch of booms and stuff like that coming out of the attacks whenever they're getting thrown? It almost just fits his personality. I'm not saying, once again, that this is the best fight that I've ever seen, but to give the take that it's a badly animated fight, it's just a bad take to me, and there's no base in it. I would love to see, like I said, down below in the comments, if you think that it was a badly animated fight or a poorly animated fight, please tell me down below what makes you think that it was poorly animated. I'm no like director. I don't know what like the most beautiful or like best ways to do choreography is, but I do know that when I watched that episode, I felt some type of way, and it was a fun episode to watch. And that's the main point that I'm trying to get to, yo. When you watch something, you don't always have to watch it with a hateful eye, bro. Or you don't always have to just give an edgy opinion after you watch something just because you don't want to agree with what everybody else thinks. If Demon Slayer is out here breaking all these records, as well as winning awards for what some of these animations look like, as well as how many people are going and watching Demon Slayer, reading Demon Slayer, getting Demon Slayer tattoos, buying the manga, it's obviously doing something, right, bro? If people keep on posting this same exact clip on Twitter or Reddit over and over again, they obviously feel some type of way about it. It's just a really weird thing to me that this hate for it comes out of nowhere, bro. Things nowadays just get to a point where, like, once they start getting so popular, they are automatically gonna have like a small group of people hating because they hate how popular something's getting. I remember growing up, I played football my whole life all the way through college. One athlete that I hated watching for a while growing up was Tom Brady on the Patriots, dog. They won everything. They beat everybody. And whenever I thought that somebody was gonna win and beat Tom Brady finds a way to come back in the fourth quarter, make a game-winning drive, throws a touchdown or sets up a field goal, Patriots win. It always happened like that, dog. And for that reason, I hated Tom Brady growing up. Why did I hate him? I just hated him because he was good, bro, because he was winning. And I feel like that is how people are getting with a lot of series nowadays, bro. What's the major complaint with Demon Slayer? You wanna know what's crazy? I just thought about this. Whenever Demon Slayer the anime first came out, the biggest complaint about Demon Slayer was that, bro, the plot for Demon Slayer sucks. It's just getting carried by its animation. How did it start with Demon Slayer getting carried by its animation? Fast forward to 2023, and now people are on the internet saying that Demon Slayer animation is not that good. Yada yada, bro. Like, what? There's no way, man. There's no way. Like I said, I'm not saying Demon Slayer is my favorite series in the world. I am not saying this fight was my favorite fight in the world. I haven't even gone and seen the new Demon Slayer movie yet because I just want to watch it in season. But to say that that was badly animated, there is no way the first time that you watched that fight, you weren't thinking, damn, this looks good. Come on, bro. But like I said, my opinion is not always the right opinion. Maybe I am just giving a bad take myself, and I am judging something when I'm in the wrong and everybody else thinks that Demon Slayer does look like dog shit. But I'm gonna argue that Demon Slayer looks good, bro. I'm sorry. It looks good. Is it my favorite animated thing? No. But it looks good, damn it. So now, I don't really have much else to say other than that. I just have to see what y'all think about this opinion, this take. Obviously, people give the craziest takes on Twitter and Reddit, so maybe I shouldn't have made this video to begin with because I'm gonna be scrolling through Twitter tomorrow or later on tonight and I'm gonna see another crazy take and then want to make a video on it, but I'll try not to. I just had to for this one. Arigato mas if you watch this video. And other than that, yo, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.